items pretty quickly for the public because we don't know how long we're going to be on the phone. So we'll start with item 1, approve minutes of the June 14th, 2016 regular meeting.
I'll move item 1.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 2, there are no drainage repairs today. So we'll move to item 3. Approve hiring and employment of Daniel Ramirez Vila and Stephen Shannon, part-time correctional officers, effective June 24, 2016, at a rate of $14.79 per hour, per recommendation of Steve Elfritz, jail administrator.
I'll make a motion to approve the hiring.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from the public? From the board? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 4, approve promotion of Officer Joshua Pyle to the rank of jail sergeant and increase pay from $16.44 per hour to $17.19 per hour, effective July 1st, 2016.
I'll move item 4.
I will second item 4.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that item? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 5, receive and place on file manure management plan update for Border Plains Cattle LLC in Section 28, Lost Grove Township.
I'll make a motion that we receive and place on file the manure management updates.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions on the manure management? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 6, approve and authorize chair to sign addendum 4 to continue the original operation and maintenance agreement with Johnson Controls, Inc. for fiscal year 2017 at the same rate.
I'll move item 6.
I will second item 4.
It's been moved and seconded. Are there any questions on the Johnson Controls? Seeing none, all those in favor?
That there's no increase in that?
Yeah, it's at the same rate. There's no increase for this fiscal year. The amount is $480,118. And that covers all 4 buildings, all the maintenance, that they do. So the contract has not changed. We actually are in a 5-year agreement with them, so this is the second year of a 5-year agreement. Any other questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 7, approve transfer from general supplemental fund to general basic fund in the amount of $115,347 for reimbursement of court services.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 7.
I will second item 4.
Been moved and seconded. Carol, real quick.
Basically, quickly, that is just an annual reimbursement for the services provided for the building. That's paid for out of the court fund because it's the area that's state paid for.
Any questions from the public? Questions from the board? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, approve transfer from general basic fund to general supplemental fund in the amount of $144,448.67 for fiscal year 2016 employee benefit expenses from Child Support Recovery Unit reimbursement program.
I make a motion to approve item number 8.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Carol on this.
Basically, this is another annual, when we get the reimbursement for the state for the child support recovery unit, and also to the general fund. Their employee benefits are paid off of supplemental, so it's just from the general basic to the supplemental for those reimbursement dollars.
Any questions from the public? Any from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 9, adopt resolution supporting and placing on file the Greater Growth Alliance 2016 strategic plan.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 9.
I'll second item 9.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there anything from the public? Do you want to say anything about it? It's on file here with us.
Yes.
So anybody can talk to the Growth Alliance or anything with that. Do you want me to read this?
You can, if it's,
Okay. I'll read the resolution. Resolution supporting and placing on file Greater Growth Alliance 2016 strategic plan. Whereas the Webster County Board of Supervisors is a partner in community and economic development initiatives with the Growth Alliance, the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance, and whereas the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance worked with numerous partners, including the Webster County Board of Supervisors, in developing a strategic plan for 2016. And whereas this strategic plan is a document designed to be used as a guideline for economic and community development throughout the region. Now therefore be it resolved, the Webster County Board of Supervisors offers its support and acceptance of the 2016 Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance strategic plan and will continue working with the Growth Alliance in accomplishing the goals and objectives laid forth in the plan, dated 21st of June 2016. Any other questions on that? If none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Is it a roll call for this resolution?
you go to.
Okay.
Dinklaw, aye.
Leffler, aye.
Campbell, aye.
Mark?
Campbell, aye.
Thank you, Mark. Motion carried. Okay, now is the time for a public hearing. I will open the public hearing at 10:07 on the authorization of a loan agreement and the issuance of notes to evidence the obligation of the county in an amount not to exceed $5 million to pay the cost of the aiding of the planning, undertaking, and carrying out of urban renewal projects under the authority of Chapter 403, including a portion of the cost of building, furnishing, and equipping the Otho Shed Maintenance Complex project.
Mr. Chair, I received no objection or comments.
No written comments then. Are there any comments from the public? This is a chance for you. This is a public hearing on this issue. Does not look like there's any public comments, so I will close the public hearing. We will move on to item 11. Adopt resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action for the issuance of not to exceed $5 million general obligation capital loan notes.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 11.
I will second item 11.
It's been moved and seconded. Any other comments on that at this point in time from the board? Hearing none, roll call vote please.
Dinklaw, aye.
Leffler, aye.
Campbell, aye.
Motion carried. Items 12 and 13, we need to have a motion to table. We will not be doing these till next week.
Mr. Chairman, I make a
I'll make
motion.
a motion. I'll make a motion to table items 12 and 13.
I'll second.
There's been a motion to table items 12 and 13. Is there any discussion from the public? Any questions from the board? To let you know, Mark, we just have some questions we need to resolve today, and it will be on the agenda next week.
The attorney will respond to the preliminary official statement, and he hasn't done that yet. He will yet today, but we'll just have it on the agenda next week. Good.
Questions, Mark, or anybody? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye. Mark, you need to vote on that one?
I said aye.
Okay. Motion carried to table items 12 and 13. Item 14, approve and authorize chair to sign utility permit from Frontier Communications to bore fiber cable across Johnson Avenue to Rabner Treatment Center 1762 Johnson Avenue in Section 10, Township 89 North, Range 29 West, Douglas Township.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 14.
I'll second item 14.
Been moved and seconded. Randy,
All paperwork is in order unless you have questions.
anybody from the public have questions? From the board? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 15, approve and authorize chair to sign Hall Road damage agreement and permit with Dakota Access LLC.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve all roads agreement with Dakota Access LLC.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Randy?
Okay. With the assistance of the Assistant County Attorney Brian Baldridge and myself for several weeks, several months, we've been working with Dakota Access, and we do have I believe, acceptable agreement for you to approve. The pipeline will cross the county diagonally for about 19 miles. However, it will cross 23 county roads, and so 23 road crossings, and then there will be 46 temporary entrance permits that they will need, 2 at each road crossing. And as they do their work, they track and use those entrances. So they have provided us with the bond and with a certificate of insurance, and the bond is $1 million, and it will be enforced 1 year after completion of the project. So it's very similar to numerous other counties' agreements, and so I'm real comfortable with it, and I recommend that you approve the agreement.
Okay, are there any questions from the public? Questions from Mark or the board? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 16, approve and authorize chair to sign utility permit from Gallery Municipal Utilities to extend overhead electrical distribution line from Garfield Avenue west along the north side of 340th Street to Dakota Access valve station in southeast quarter of Section 36, Township 87 North, Range 30 West, Roland Township.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 16.
Did I get a second, Mark? Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Randy?
No comments, everything's straightforward, and unless you have any questions.
Any questions from the public? Questions from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor of item 16?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 17, approve request from City of Vincent to close portion of First Street from Marshall Street to Brewster Street from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, June 24th, 2016 for annual Fireman's Street Dance, subject to City of Vincent being responsible for coordinating and monitoring all necessary traffic control per manual of uniform traffic control devices.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve the road closure.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Anything on this?
This is an annual thing that we cooperate with the city of Vincent on, and it's points in order.
Okay. Anything from the public? Any questions? Questions from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 17 carries. Item 18 is a public hearing that I will open at 10:14. It's on the proposed plan specifications, form of contract, and estimated cost of secondary road department maintenance facility at 1950 225th Street, Fort Dodge, Iowa. Are there any written comments?
No written comments or objections.
No written or comments or objections? Are there any, maybe you should present first and then
I can
I'll-
quickly present, and then I'll ask for any more comments. But the proposed facility is located at 1950 225th Street, Fort Dodge, Iowa, on approximately 10 acres is owned by Webster County. That's immediately east of the Harvest Baptist Church property, the old county home. And the proposed facility provides for much needed repairs and storage of equipment. There will be up to 12 employees reporting to this site. The project is scheduled to be let at 11 a.m. June 28th and scheduled to be awarded at 10 a.m. July 12th. And substantial completion is targeted for December 1st, 2017. The project being let consists of 2 buildings, paved parking lot, and connection to utilities such as electricity, natural gas, sanitary sewer, and water. The large main building is for equipment to repair and storage. It measures 280 by 100. This building includes areas for equipment repair and welding, and equipment storage, parts storage, and offices for the shop foreman, the road foreman, and parts manager. The building includes an overhead crane, a floor hoist lift, welding and vehicle exhaust systems, air compressor with compressed air reels, power washer, and lubrication storage and dispensing system. The second building measures 165 by 60, and a portion of that building, the southern portion, will be used by the Sheriff's Department for vehicle and evidence storage, and the remainder of the building will be used by the road department for a sign shop, and then there's about half the building is cold storage. The entire complex will eventually include a sand salt storage building, refuge bunker, a broken storage tank for fuel, motor fuel, and a perimeter chain link fence. Estimated cost for the project being let on June 28th is less than $5 million. The existing shed facilities and real estate at 209-6240, if the existing facility we call the overflow shed, will be sold. And there's an existing facility in real estate in Burnside at 24941 306th Street, Burnside. That would be sold. And then in existing shed facility and real estate at 1438 South 21st Street. It's a Quonset building and some real estate. Plans for that to be sold. So we're trying to update a facility that's very dilapidated and doesn't provide the water and sewer and the size that we need, and we're going to dispose of 3 other properties.
Thank you, sorry about that. I'm going to interrupt for just a minute. Bob Singer has joined us by phone. So Bob, would you tell us why you're on the phone?
Yes, I'm at the airport, and I anticipate taking off to Arizona within the next hour and a half.
Okay, thank you. We're in the public hearing, item 18. Randy just presented, so now I'm going to ask if there's any questions. Are there any questions from the public, or Bob, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, I see no questions from anybody, so I'm going to close the public hearing on item 18. County Attorney, I'd like your advice. It's been asked that we go back to item 11 and have Bob's vote recorded. Is that appropriate?
You're going back to 11 again. The purpose of that is what?
Carol has requested that we go back to item 11 since it's a bond issue and have your vote, but I'm getting the county attorney's opinion as to whether to do that.
All right.
She just thinks it would be better because it's money.
Sure. I don't see the harm in it.
Okay, Bob, we approved item 11 already, but Carol would like, because it is borrowing money, she would like your vote on that issue. Would you like?
Would be yes.
Okay, let it be recorded that Bob Singer voted on item 11 in the affirmative. Thank you, Bob. We are time where there are no claims this week, so it's citizens' opportunity to discuss anything they wish to bring forward. Everybody's jumping up, Bob. It's going to take a while.
Okay.
I see none, so we'll move on. Board of Supervisors reports.
I really don't have anything this week.
Mark, do you have anything to add?
I do not have anything to report this time.
Okay, Bob?
Not at this time, no.
Okay, and I have nothing at this time either. So we are going to recess until 11 o'clock. So do I need to vote on recess?
Nope,
Okay.
chair calls it.
Okay, I'm going to go into recess. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Singer. We will reconvene at 11 o'clock for a public hearing to consider approved reclassification of Drainage District number 34, lateral A. So we will call Bob back. And Mark, you have a good flight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.